everyone, and welcome to Farrand on Film. I am not Adam Farrand. I am Edgelord of Education Oliver Ball. I am taking the role of Quizmaster today in the Farrand on Film quiz. Adam did a quiz over 5 years ago, I
Donkeys
feel like
ago.
at this point. It was a long time ago. And he has expressed the desire to do a quiz, but this time actually be able to sit it. So our competitors are Adam Farrand and Michael Naylor.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
So here is the format of the round for the visual listeners. If you're listening to this on a podcast app, I'd recommend listening along anyway because it will be lots of fun. Give Adam those numbers. But this is one for YouTube. It is a nice visual round. So we have the round of knowledge. It's a general knowledge round. For round two, we have the round of love. I will explain that when we get there. The round of sight, I will explain when we get there. The round of sound, and then finally the round of poor explanations. So there is going to be 1 point per answer. So the rules for round one in general knowledge. Questions may have more than one correct answer. However, 1 point is available for each question. So if there is more than one correct answer, don't bother giving me loads of them. Okay? So the way these will work, lads, is each round we'll go through all of the questions one at a time, and then we'll go through the answers separately. So you can write down your answers. I'm going to trust you to be honest. To be honest,
I've got a whiteboard. I can show you my whiteboard.
I've got a pen and paper, so I can't erase it and put
There you go.
Cool. There we go.
immutable pen.
So,
Don't know how big that's
questions.
going to be on YouTube, like, but you know.
Okay, so question one. Name an actor that has appeared in each of the Holy Trinity cinematic film universes. So you need an actor who has appeared in Star Wars, Harry Potter, and I should rephrase that is MCU, not just Marvel.
So one person.
You only need to name one, yeah,
Oh, right, okay.
because there is more than one.
Oh, so right, hang on. Right. You'll notice that I have an issue with quizzes. Do you mean one person who's been in all three of them?
Yes.
Right,
So
okay.
someone who has
Right.
appeared in a Star Wars property, a
Okay.
Harry Potter property, and an MCU property.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds.
It's difficult.
It is difficult.
Hang on. Okay. I have an answer.
Question two. How many times has Cillian Murphy appeared in films directed by Christopher Nolan? It's great audio listening here. I'm feeling the need to fill the air.
Yes. We do
This
quizzes
is
all the
great.
time on the wrestling podcast, and it's exactly the same. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
we
it's
need to
gone
fill the
blank.
air. This is why quiz participants prattle on about. When I was younger, I remember seeing this particular film.
Not seen it
Question,
in a while.
question three. Which film did Leonardo DiCaprio break his Oscar duck with?
What a weird way of putting that.
I actually don't know this, you know.
Boom.
I can think of like 10 times like everyone thought he was Gunny when he didn't.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one he actually got it for.
Question four. Which Disney film is a loose adaptation of the Shakespeare tragedy Hamlet? This quiz question may have been done more with Matthias in mind.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, hopefully she will. No, I'm not saying you don't know it, but
Well, that's a Holly question.
that is a Holly question, and hopefully she's watching this back and screaming
I think
it.
I know that one. I'm pretty sure I know that.
Question five. Which actor famously told the director he didn't need any notes on the sound a man makes when he is stabbed in the back because he had heard it in real life?
Or not heard it. as the.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe. Question 6. Name the planet where Luke and Vader perform the greatest lightsaber duel ever. Yes, I said that with chest. Fight me. I went very nerdy for the Star Wars question.
No surprise there then.
Well, I nearly asked, name all the desert planets that we see in Star Wars. I thought that was even harder.
Christ, I'm a cracker, man.
Yeah. It is named. It's not one of them, you need to have seen the extended lore behind it. You just need to be paying attention. You're in the greatest film of all time. Not that hard. Question 7. Which actor appears first in the opening credits for Tim Burton's Batman? There you go, Adam.
I think I've got number 6 wrong now that you've said something.
Was that the planet question?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 8. Which actor has played James Bond over the longest time period in the official Bond movies? As in, from start, when the first film was released to when their last film was released. Which one was over the longest time period? And then question 9, which actor has played him the most times? And it is information because we are educators, so I do provide the evidence for all of these, how many times and stuff like that.
Well, that's useful.
I'm nothing if not a teacher. And finally, question 10. Which actor appeared in every Pixar film up until 2020? Okay, gentlemen, are we fine with our answers, or would we like me to remind us of any of the questions?
I think so.
I'm okay.
We're happy? Right, answer time. Round of knowledge. So, either of you feel confident naming an actor that's appeared in all 3?
Not confident.
The only person I could think of, I don't even know if I'm getting his first name right. Because I know he's in Star Wars, I know he's in Harry Potter. Is it Brendan Gleeson? Brandon Gleeson?
Brendan Gleeson, as far as I'm aware, hasn't appeared in the MCU.
See, that's why I couldn't think of him, but I literally can't think of anybody.
So I've got one as well that was Star Wars and Harry Potter. I put Warwick Davis, but I don't know if he's been in an MCU film.
So, the incorrect answer where it's nearly there is David Tennant.
Because of Jessica Jones.
Because of Jessica Jones, which isn't MCU. The 2 correct answers are Jude Law and Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I thought of Jude Law.
Oh. I don't consider Fantastic Beasts to be Harry Potter.
That's yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of Fantastic, but I wouldn't have got either of them anyway.
You should have worded that as Wizarding World.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wouldn't have got either of them anyway. But
yeah, I think that gives it away that you're looking at the Fantastic Beasts. But yeah, that's a fair point. It's a fair point. I just remember Jude Law was being interviewed about it. It's like, you're the only actor who's appeared in all 3. And I immediately thought Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
I immediately thought Mads Mikkelsen. Question 2. How many times has Cillian Murphy appeared in films directed by Chris Nolan?
I think 5.
Okay.
I can only think of the 3 Batman films.
Yeah.
And then Oppenheimer.
And Inception. Oh, Dunkirk!
Dunkirk!
Yeah, I haven't seen Dunkirk, and I totally forgot he was in Inception.
So Dunkirk was the one you forgot, Ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I think Nolan forgets he directed that film every now and then. What do you mean I cast Harry Styles?
Son of a bee sting.
Question 3. Which film did Leonardo DiCaprio break his Oscar duck with?
No idea.
The Revenant.
The Revenant, and he didn't deserve
He
it.
didn't
I
deserve
haven't
it for
seen
that
The
film.
Revenant.
Far better performance in Shutter Island.
Yes. Far better performance in most of the other films he'd been up to that point. Wolf of Wall Street, he should have won it, but
He's just on the ground
McConaughey
for
Django
most of Revenant.
Unchained, he's good. He's so
Oh,
detestable.
yeah.
Django Unchained.
Question 4. Which Disney film is a loose adaptation of the Shakespeare
Lion
tragedy
King.
Hamlet? It is Lion King.
The
Now, we
Lion
were
King.
expecting Holly Mathias, so there was a nice little in-joke for her.
Oh.
A TED Talk from our very own Holly Mathias about on all the differences between them. Unfortunately,
I'm now
we're
looking
gonna
forward to listening to this and then texting into the group chat.
Yeah, like a big. Lion King, look, the synopsis is Lion King is a lot less sad.
Yeah.
Question 5. Which actor famously told the director he didn't need any notes on the sound a man makes when he's stabbed in the back because he'd heard it in real life?
Christopher Lee. Didn't Peter Jackson want the other guy to scream, and Peter Jackson was like, no, because the air gets pushed out of your lungs and you can't make a sound.
He specifically used the phrase, have you ever heard the sound a man makes when he's stabbed in the back? Because I have. So, Christopher Lee is the world's main character, and I will not hear anything said otherwise.
He's the person James Bond is based on, isn't he? Ian Fleming wrote
him and
James
Ian Fleming
Bond
were like best mates. And then he played a really good villain in Roger Moore's worst Bond film, which is a shame. Question 6. Name the planet where Luke and Vader performed the greatest lightsaber duel ever.
Is it Mustafar?
It's not Mustafar.
I put
Is
Endor.
Mustafar Obi-Wan and Anakin?
I thought you were talking about the end of Return of the Jedi.
And that's a good one. It is Spin.
Yeah, that's the place.
Oh, it is Bespin, because Bespin is, I know this is not because of the movies actually, but it's in Star Wars Battlefront, isn't it?
Yeah,
you might not know that.
It's a common location in most of the Star Wars games because Cloud City is quite iconic with its
So I've got Cloud City written down, but I know that's not the planet.
Yeah, and I've said that specifically.
Cloud
City doesn't count. That is a city, not a planet. Bespin. Han Solo does name drop the planet as well. It's not like you just expected to know that by being a nerd who's read Wikipedia or anything like that. Han Solo does name the planet Bespin.
Oh, God.
Question 7. Which actor appears first in the opening credits for Tim Burton's Batman?
I'm going to say Jack Nicholson.
It is Nicholson. He reportedly had $60 million for the role, which up until Robert Downey Jr. was one of the highest grossing comic book salaries ever.
I do think Jack Nicholson's Joker is genuinely like fantastic for the time it came out as well.
Oh, yeah. It's still fantastic for today, I think, because he is just like all the Jokers since have kind of somewhat had a plan. Like that's the criticism of Heath Ledger's Joker. He is a man with a plan, whereas Jack Nicholson's Joker is just an absolute chaos clown, and it's probably more true to the character at the time.
Are we keeping our own scores, by the way?
Yes, I'm trusting you.
Oh,
we're on 3, I think.
I'm on 4.
I'm on 3.
You're on 4
because I got one that Michael didn't get.
Yeah. I got Lion King, Christopher Lee, and Jack Nicholson so far.
I got all of those and The Revenant.
3.
There you go.
Which actor has played James Bond over the longest time period in the official Bond movies?
Daniel Craig.
Is it Daniel Craig? Because of just how long it takes to make films now.
Yeah.
Of 15 years. So Casino Royale was 2006. No Time to Die was 2021. So 5-4.
We're overdue. We're overdue with Daniel Craig. A new Bond, even.
Well, they need to announce who it's going to be first. Question 9. Which actor has played James Bond the most times in the official Bond movies?
Sean Connery?
I want to say Brosnan.
So, Lazenby came in at 1. Bless him. In a film that gets much maligned just because it wasn't Connery. Next up is Dalton on 2. Then it's Brosnan on 4. Craig did 5. Connery did 6. Roger Moore did 7.
Oh, you swine.
Connery only did 7 if you count Never Say Never Again, which is not one of the
I
official
forget about
ones.
View to Kill. I could totally forget that film exists.
Oh, Christopher Walken as a Bond villain.
I know, I don't know. I don't think Moonraker's that great either.
Moonraker's incredible. Moonraker, Bond in space. What else do you want? And question, so that is still 5-4, I believe. Which actor appeared in every Pixar film up until 2020?
I reckon I'm completely wrong with this, but I put Owen Wilson.
I think I've got his name right. John Ratzenberger?
On Ratzenberger.
Yes.
So for context, Michael, he played Ham, he played P.T. Flea, he played Mac in Cars, he played the Underminer in the Incredibles films. He's always had like a bit part in every Pixar film because he's like the good luck charm that Pixar
I had
had.
no idea. I just knew that Owen Wilson is the voice of Lightning McQueen. And I was like,
Wow.
there's one that I know.
So after one round, Michael is on 4 and Adam is on 6. Right, I need to keep track of this while I'm doing it. So you can read through the rules as I'm keeping track of these rules. The round of love. So you are going to see kisses from various films. 1 point per film correctly identified. It needs to be the correct film from that franchise. I will not accept the wrong film. Okay? You guys know your stuff when it comes to films, so that will not do.
It's two in
You're
our own.
overestimating me a lot here.
Okay. Number 1.
Okay. Am I writing all of these down at once again?
You are, yes.
Okay.
It's probably not the best podcast format, admittedly, but
You've got a lot. I mean, your search engine's just snogging gifs. Like, what's happening?
Fun fact, this was so Georgia went to a hen do a few years ago. I'll change it over to number 2 now. And I was asked to she asked kind of casually, would you mind doing a quiz for this hen do?
Yeah.
Which I did. And this was the first round. I did a round on like what the different anniversaries are called. And then I did a round of which celebrity couple has lasted longer.
This is a very uncomfortable gift to have on repeat.
Oh, yeah. Number 3.
Stop eating him. Right.
Number 4. This is a terrible one for you podcast listeners. This really does need to be on YouTube. Amy's not been doing what she needs to.
Talk about sneaking into the cinema. This is the first film I did that with because I thought it was a lot raunchier than it was.
I was rushing in for the ranch.
You did get to witness the greatest fight scene ever put to screen, though.
Bloody hellfire.
Number 5.
Oh, God.
Do we have to say which one?
It's a fail.
Yes. Because there is a sequel. There is a sequel.
These are very short gifts as well. Like
They are. I just went with the first one that works and I could embed properly.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, God.
Number 6.
Look at that ponytail.
I actually have no idea what that is. If that's the film I've seen,
Is that right? No, I don't think that is right. Hang on. Hang on.
No, actually, I'm going to have a guess.
Changing my mind. Okay.
Number 7.
Weird.
This is the weirdest one. She acts like a fish.
Weird. Why has he gone for her eye? Weird.
I don't know.
Weird.
Number 8.
Apparently they really didn't like each other, them two.
Yeah.
Quite funny, that.
It is really funny the about turn her career has had. Like she started out like in Mean Girls, obviously she was like the queen bee, and
Yeah.
then every role she's ever had since has been like very girl next door or mumsy.
Oh, like Are You the God? It's Me, Margaret. She's very mumsy. She's literally a mum in that.
Yeah.
Very good in Spotlight though.
Yes, she is.
Mm.
Number 9.
Oh, oh, oh.
I love this bit at the end. I actually got a gift with that bit at the end. That's my favorite part. And finally, number 10.
Sorry about the glitch. Yeah, because
Yeah, best I could do. Like none of the other gifts worked. And I
okay.
was trying.
I think that's the oldest film, to be fair, though, isn't it?
I'm feeling possibly quite confident here.
I think I've
Okay.
got at least 7.
At this rate, it looks like I'll know more about snogging than I do Christopher Nolan films. My life is a lie.
Okay. So the first one, what did we get?
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I've
Deathly
got
Hallows
2.
Part 2. Did you get that as well, Michael?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. 7-5. Oh, hang on, giving away the answer there. Second one,
Spider-Man in
Spider-Man what?
brackets 2002.
Spider-Man. I'm going to assume we both got that because that was
Yeah.
iconic for our teen years or my childhood years because you two are older. True. Number 3,
Empire Strikes
End of
Back.
Empire, isn't it?
Empire. Love you, I know.
Just before
Any
he goes into
variant
the.
on that is fine as long as you didn't. If you just said Star Wars 5, even if you just put Empire,
I put
fine.
Empire Strikes Back.
Number 4.
Bridget
Is it Bridget
Jones's
Jones's
Diary.
Diary?
It is Bridget Jones's Diary.
I was concerned that it might have been one of the sequels.
No, they look a lot older in the sequels. Like
Alright.
Yeah.
they do, like
There's a new
noticeably.
one coming out, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 5,
Titanic.
Titanic.
Titanic. Right. Did any of you get number 6?
Right. Originally I put Attack of the Clones, but then I changed it to Revenge of the Sith.
It wasn't Padme and Anakin.
No, is it the Princess Bride?
It's Princess Bride.
Is
Well
it?
done, my
No,
God.
I only know that because of GIFs on Reddit.
Yeah. It's Princess Bride.
I've never seen that
I
film.
swear to God, that was Star Wars. Oh my God. Wow.
Number 7.
Is it Alfie?
The Holiday.
It's The Holiday.
I've not
His
seen
lead
that.
back.
I just know Jude Law's in a film called Alfie.
Mm-hmm. He did a bunch of remakes of I'm Gonna Be Michael Caine for some reason.
Yeah.
Number 8.
The Notebook.
Do you get that one, Michael?
I did. I'm glad as well because I initially put the Time Traveler's Wife and crossed out and put the Notebook, and then I kept thinking, but is it the Time Traveler's Wife?
Number 9.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. Both of you got that. And finally, number 10.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. So, at the end of that round, Adam maintains his 2-point lead on 15, with Michael on 13. We thought he'd pull it back with Princess Bride. He
No, I'm on
did.
14.
That shook me.
Oh no, I'm on 13. I can't do math.
Because you got Holiday wrong immediately after, and Adam had an advantage there because that is our favourite bad film.
I can't do math.
Okay, round 3, the round of sight. Now, I can leave you fairly independently to this one, gentlemen, because the way the round of sight works is you have these little icons. 20 in total.
I have to keep moving the position of the cameras around on the screen.
So for each picture is worth 1 point and is meant to depict characters from popular culture. Give either the character names or the film or TV show, whichever is easier for you. Georgia would usually decide whether any different answers are acceptable, but she's not in, so you're at the whim of my mercy.
Oh, great. Just what we need to be.
Are there any gentlemen that are immediately standing out as I do not have a clue?
Not yet. I'm just working through. You do need to fill the time, though.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure about 4.
Yeah, 4 is one that trips people up.
I think I know
4 trips people up a lot. 16
I actually
is the
don't know if I
one.
know 6.
Let me remind myself of 6 because you're in the way. Oh yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Pete, my circle get that fairly.
Uh,
I also don't know 8. I don't know a lot
8.
of these, you know.
8's a
I
weird
think
one.
you can still see the screen as it hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got it. Oh yeah.
Um,
I actually used one of these on Thursday in a lesson. Number one, I used number one to show that you can, because we were doing pixel art,
yeah.
and I was proving that you can make really recognizable characters with very few pixels.
Mm,
And number one is what I did.
nice. Um, no, hang on. Why is 14? Who are you? Oh no, I know. Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Do this, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop playing with things, man. Okay. Um, hmm.
There's so many here, I'm not sure of, you know.
I think
I
that
don't
is
think I know
that.
17. I feel like I know one of them at 17, but I don't know who the other is.
17's just thrown me. Um. Oh no, I do know 17. I've got an answer for all of them. I am surprised.
You got an answer for every single one.
Yeah.
I don't yet. 1 second.
I can give you time because I've just realised my lack of organisation and I've not got the next round things ready yet. So
What a
with me.
div.
Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Call yourself a quizmaster, man.
I feel like there's loads here that I'm going to be really,
It's gonna be so annoying.
yeah.
I've got one answer down, which if I'm honest, if I'm being confident, I think is the only one that I might get wrong, just because they stick out like a sore thumb that I've written there.
Right,
I've
are we
got
ready
nothing
to go
to say.
through?
Yeah, I'm not going to get any more.
Right, I just need to do. Oh, hang on. Right, there we go. No, don't. What are you doing? Right, let's go through this. Where's everything gone? There we go. Right, so what have we got for number one?
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
The
Simpson.
actual Simpsons.
So, no, that's the wrong way. So 16, 14. Number two,
Mario and
Mario
Luigi.
Luigi.
Mario and Luigi. I know that's video. Oh, no, that is now film, so fair. Number three,
Batman.
Batman. Both of you got that. Number four,
Is it Tintin?
Tintin.
it is Tintin. Well done. Number five,
Dexter and
Dexter's
Dee
Lab.
Dee.
Dexter's Lab. Number six,
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and
Oh, I've not
Gromit.
done that. I've put Doug.
Oh,
There's a
Bug.
To be fair,
cartoon
that's a
called
good
Doug.
shout.
Number seven,
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Number 8 stumped me.
See, I put Up for number 8.
And neither of you got number eight. Number eight is Jerry.
Oh, you swine.
It's so obvious.
What I've written for number 11 definitely isn't it then. The way that these answers are going.
Mine is Buzz
Number
and Woody.
nine,
Yeah, Toy
Buzz and
Story.
Woody.
the story. Both of you got that. Number 10,
Flintstones.
Flintstones.
Flintstones. Number 11,
I'll put Daredevil.
I
what'd you
put
say, Michael? Michael gets the point. It is Deadpool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because the black around the eyes.
Oh, you swine.
And the white line in the middle as well.
Yeah,
Number 12,
the
Minions.
Minions.
Minions or
Specifically the
Despicable
3 that
Me
are
would have been
everywhere.
fine as well. Number 13,
South
South
Park.
Park.
South Park. Number 14.
It's going on
Pinky
nine
and the
with this,
Brain.
hopefully.
What do you say, Michael?
I don't know it. No, I don't know.
It is Pinky and the Brain. Ads gets the point.
Oh. Why have they got pink heads?
Their
It's supposed
ears.
to, is it their ears?
The inside of their ears.
Ah. I get it.
Number 15.
Futurama.
Futurama.
Futurama. Number 16.
Got no
Danger
clue.
Mouse.
It is Danger Mouse. Well done. Did you get that, Michael?
I didn't.
Danger Mouse. That's Danger Mouse and Penfold. Number 17.
Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Mickey and Minnie
Oh,
Mouse.
of course it is. I was thinking that was Robin. I'm like, who's next to Robin?
Well, yeah, I was like, who's this pink person?
Number 18.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Ah, of course.
Number 19.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star
Original
Wars. And number 20.
Star Trek.
Shrek.
Star Trek. So Adam has climbed to a 6-point advantage there. He is on 33 to Michael's 27. Okay, now I'm going to have to try and come up with this as I go along. This is the round of sound. So you are going to hear a piece of music from the soundtrack of various films. Name the film or film series. Don't worry about naming the track. Some of the tracks appear in multiple films, so I am going to be less strict on you've got to get the franchise right. Okay. So here is the first one. Okay. We got an answer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. Okay. Number 3. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the ad go.
Are you doing this on Spotify?
YouTube.
Adam's going to be a whole round ahead at the end of this.
Number, I want to say 4.
Is this playing through your computer or through your
It
phone?
is, yes.
Because
Through my computer.
it sounds like it's drowning.
It does sound a bit like it's drowning, doesn't it? Number 5. go. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8.
What?
Here's how to add some
Not
play.
that. That's an advert.
Oh,
No, I had that one as well. I knew it.
Bramley.
Number 9. Any suggestions, Michael, for why it does sound like it's underwater for some reason?
If it's coming from your laptop and into your speaker, it'll be partially to do with Zoom's own noise reduction.
Oh.
So Zoom's trying to mute it because it's not a voice, but it's loud enough that it's still coming through.
If I muted my mic, would that make a difference?
No, because
I
we won't be
think
able to
we
hear it at
wouldn't
all.
be able to hear it then, would we?
'Cause it's coming
No,
through.
I'm playing. I'm trying to share it through laptop directly.
If you find a fix to this now on question 10, which I'm assuming is the last one, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah.
I don't think you are sharing it directly. I think we're hearing it through your mic.
I think so, yeah.
It's so quiet, it's got to be coming through your mic. Because my soundbar is nearly on full, and I can barely hear it.
Where's it gone? The opportunity to share that. There we go. Share computer sound. Is there a way to do it through the computer? Because it just says share computer sound mono or stereo or off.
But if you play it
should
on
be
YouTube,
sharing.
we should be able to hear it.
Yeah.
As if it's playing on our computer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am just doing it through YouTube. But anyway, number 10.
This sounds a lot better now. Still don't know what it is. Not clear.
I think it's because you're sharing the app window rather than.
Oh, maybe. Well, if
Has
you've
been a
got
while
more
since.
than one, you've won this round.
Honest to God, I'd be surprised if many of these are right.
I know the first one, and after that, I haven't even got a guess.
Right, where has this gone now? Why are you not letting me? Oh my God.
I'm going to
This is
turn
a
you
mess.
back down so I don't upset my neighbours.
Why is it not letting me move on? Right, there we go. Okay, so any ideas?
Christ. Lord of the
Number
Rings
one's a
for the first
Shire,
one.
isn't it?
Lord
It's
of the
Shire
Rings is
song.
the first one concerning hobbits.
I put Inside Out for number 2.
It is Pixar.
Oh.
It's not Inside Out. Any ideas, Michael?
I've got literally, for the other 9, I've got not even a guess. I don't know.
Fair enough. I apologize for the audio quality.
This was not
It
my strong
was
suit.
Fine Dancing from
No.
Wall-E. Number 3.
Star Wars.
I can't remember what the answer is. Hang on. Light of the Hippogriff
Wasn't it Azkaban?
from Azkaban.
Dear
so,
God.
so not Star Wars.
I was expecting like the title sequence of films.
This is where I'm going to
Still
say
got
stuff
loads
now.
wrong.
That's nothing right the right answer, but it sounded like it to me.
It did a bit. I mean, it was John Williams. Number 4.
Mission Impossible.
It was Old as Ike.
Christ of God
Series of
Almighty.
unfortunate events. I just had to share the Thomas Newman love.
Oh.
Number 5.
X-Men.
I'll allow it. X-Men 2's opening title.
Oh well, thank you for that. Throwing me a
I did.
bone.
That music does not appear in X-Men. I will say, I'm being
Oh.
nice. Number 6.
I put Die Hard.
It was Die Hard.
Oh, because
Main title
it
music.
sounded slightly Christmassy, but then it was quite rambunctious.
Number 7.
I
You
didn't
won't
write
get a clue
anything,
with
so
this
I'm
one. I
gonna.
realised that. So it's meant to be the tragedy of Darth Plagueis.
I
That
was
kind
gonna
of.
just guess Star Wars for that one, but yeah. No,
Oh.
it's fine. I didn't write it down.
Number 8.
Jurassic Park.
Ennis steals the embryo in Jurassic Park.
Is that actually the name of the song? Dennis
Yeah,
steals the
literally
embryo.
the name of the song.
That famous track.
Yep. Number 9.
Godzilla.
It is Monkey to the
Ah.
City. I thought I'd get some Giacchino in there for you. It's Cobra's music.
No.
Number 10.
Lion King.
Lion King. Stampede music.
Not get
So-
that at all.
Adam has pulled a 10-point advantage there.
It's an entire round.
To be fair, this next one is 15, so I can double the points. Let's make it interesting. So,
Oh Christ.
here's the important thing, gentlemen. I have accurately explained the plots to these films.
Oh.
Okay? They are accurate. So, if I've said someone is a man, it is a human man. It's not a male animal. Okay? Number 1. A young girl kills the first thing she encounters in a magical land. She recruits 3 strangers as she sets out to kill again.
Missed a few crimes there, but okay.
Hang on.
The young girl kills the first thing she encounters in a magical land.
I have not got a clue. I'm just gonna write that down. This really isn't gonna be my round.
Question 2. A diversity focus group takes a long time returning a piece of unwanted jewelry.
Okay.
I am frankly very proud of all of these as well.
Oh, here we go. Here's the hubris round.
I nicked some of them off the internet, but I did come up with some of them myself, and I was very proud of them. Question 3. A sadistic factory owner with slave workers abuses 5 children physically, mentally, and emotionally.
For God's sake.
See what I mean? None of them are technically wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 4. Girl who thinks she's better than everybody because she can read mistakes Stockholm Syndrome for true love. Are we happy, gents?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. No, 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 no. We skipped 2 questions.
Skip 2.
Hang on.
Go back, man.
A very old-looking teenager changes her appearance and attitude to impress her idiot boyfriend. Then they sing.
I'm not even sure what it is, but it's the Then They Sing.
What? What?
Oh, yeah, of course.
To impress her idiot boyfriend.
Michael, is it wrong?
It's not wrong. If it's what
It's
I
not
think it
wrong.
is, then no, it's not wrong.
It's not
Spot on,
wrong.
in fact.
What?
Number 6. An eccentric and paranoid billionaire gets into a dangerous confrontation with an illegal immigrant.
I mean, if you count Kevin going from Chicago to New York as an illegal immigrant, that's Home Alone too. Okay.
Question 7. Young farmer destroys a military installation, killing thousands because of voices in his head. For those of you listening, by the way, Adam's face is an absolute picture in this round. This is clearly not his style of thinking.
It's the fact that you're probably going to throw me under the bus by giving Michael double points for any ones that he gets right, and then I've got blanks on my bit. Like,
honestly, I feel like he could catch you up a lot here.
Jesus, what?
I've just realised I don't have a tiebreaker ready in case he manages
I could also be totally wrong on all these, though.
Make one of these up.
This is my proudest one, this one that we just did, by the way. Young farmer destroys the military installation, killing thousands because of voices in his head. This is my favourite one. Number 8. A jealous cowboy and a depressed astronaut team up to terrorise a neglected child. Adam looking a bit more confident there.
It's like wrestling gimmicks.
Number 9. The cursed princess's choice of husband is either a monster or a dwarf. I cannot express how happy I am looking at Adam's face during this round. He hates these questions. He hates them.
Oh. I don't know if that's PC.
Number 10. An alcoholic orphan and his boss burn down his family home.
An alcoholic orphan?
Yep.
And his boss?
Yep. My favourite moment of this round is going to be going through them all and you being like, yeah.
I'd more hatred, probably.
but they'll be correct.
I know, but I'd feel duped.
Number 11. Family's first Airbnb experience goes horribly wrong.
Okay. No, that can't be it.
Oh, he's going to be angry with me.
Don't you
This
dare.
was the most contentious one when I ran it by Georgia last night.
Well, because if it's what I think it is, I don't agree.
Yeah, and that'll be the only reason that you've lost out on points in this round.
Yeah, well,
Number 12. A girl has to pretend she's a man and murder several people just to be taken seriously.
ah, I'm about that one.
I tell you what, you're annoyed when you don't click, but when it clicks, you do like
Yeah,
it, don't you, ads?
yeah.
When it does click, you do like it.
I'm just a curmudgeon.
Hmm. Fun side note as well. It used to just be girl has to pretend she's a man to be taken seriously, and there were about 50 different acceptable answers for
Oh
that.
yeah,
So I had to add the murder. Number 13. Drug addicted girl takes advantage of a below average IQ boy for 3 decades.
That's a very Reddit take on this film, that.
It is the correct take on this film. I do not like this film a lot.
Drug addicted girl takes advantage of. Oh, God's sake.
This was in my critical darlings that I
Yeah.
hate at like number 5, and I think this was the first one where people lost their minds with me. Number 14. A depressed widowed father teams up with a mentally challenged stranger to find his kidnapped, disabled son. Adam's
I feel like some of
face.
these are really obvious, and some of them I've
Not
potentially just not
honestly.
seen the film.
Depressed widowed father. His kidnapped disabled son. What?
Do you think you got this one, Michael?
I'm positive I've got that one.
Yeah.
In fact, if I've not got that one, then it's the plot of another film as well.
Argue the toss. I would argue the toss.
And finally, a grumpy emo chick ponders whether bestiality or necrophilia is the way to go.
Oh, aye. Everyone's
Legitimately
favorite.
one of my favorite films, this. And came out in the 2000s, I think. But I didn't put it on my list just because, like, it's not a good film.
The
I just
scorn
enjoy
would have
it.
been there if you did.
I tried watching them. I did try watching, like, because I was aware I was being that guy who was like, I'm never going to watch them because they're bad. And I sat down with Georgia and I tried watching them and they were awful.
See, I read the books because a girl I was dating was really into the books. So I read the books to impress her.
Christ.
And then I actually kind of enjoyed them. And then I watched the films.
Mm. I had different vampire literature when I was a kid, and it was a bit more edgy.
Buffy. Buffy the Vampire
It was
Slayer.
Darren Shan. It was the Darren Shan books. So they were incredible, and they were very, very gory. And this was just like, anyway. What are we feeling for number 1, gentlemen?
Wizard of Oz.
Did you get that, ads?
No, I put Chronicles of Narnia.
It is the Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
It's the fact that she
Dorothy
nicked
kills the
shoes.
Wicked Witch of the East when she gets there by dropping a
Does
house
she
on her.
kill her though?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lands a house on her head. She's
Does
very
she drop
dead.
the house? Does Dorothy drop the house though? Can we
Yeah.
say that Dorothy drops the house?
Well, she's in that. So if you're in a car and it hits someone, did you run them over?
Yes.
She was in the house and it hit someone.
Oh, I steered the wrong way with my house.
And I rest my case.
Adam,
Oh.
I didn't say she murders her. I said she kills her.
What's the difference?
Murder is a deliberate act.
Oh, fine.
Commits manslaughter.
Fine.
Yeah.
Witch slaughter.
Question 2. A diversity focus group takes a long time returning a piece of
Lord of
unwanted
the Rings
jewelry.
trilogy.
Did you get that, ads?
Fellowship. I put
Yeah,
Lord of the
Fellowship's
Rings.
fine. Lord of the Rings is fine. Like, any reference to Lord of the Rings, I'm not happy with there. Number 3. Sadistic factory owner with slave workers abuses his 5 children physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
I will accept. because the title I have written down is Willy Wonka. Obviously, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a remake of the same story. Fine.
The book is called Charlie as well, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah.
But this is a film
Oh, is the
podcast.
film called
Yeah.
Willy Wonka?
The
Yeah.
OG one with Gene Hackman is Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah, Gene Hackman's on the break. Gene Wilder, his is Willy Wonka, but the Tim Burton one is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Number 4, a girl who
Beauty and
thinks
the
she's
Beast.
better than everyone. Beauty and the Beast. Did you get that, ads?
Not a clue. Nowhere near.
Beauty and the Beast.
Wow.
You need to wake up every day and eat 5 dozen eggs to give roughly the size of a barge.
Yeah.
If only.
Number 5, a very old-looking teenager changes her appearance and attitude to impress her idiot boyfriend.
Grease?
It is Grease.
It is
See, I was
Grease.
going to put Grease. Why
It's
is
the
he an
then they
idiot?
sing.
Why is he an idiot? Because he's a dumb jock and he's terrible at school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Grease. Number 6, an eccentric and paranoid billionaire gets into a dangerous confrontation with an illegal immigrant.
So I don't think this is what you've put, but I've put Batman Begins.
It's not Batman Begins.
I'll put The Dark
Because he
Knight
is an
Rises.
eccentric paranoid billionaire, and Liam
Yeah.
Neeson is definitely an illegal immigrant in that film.
Ooh, no, I think he would have done it. I think he would have done it properly. I think he would have arrived through customs. The
No.
illegal immigrant gentleman is Superman.
Oh, give over.
Did he have a passport when he got into America, Adam?
No, but he's legally adopted.
Oh, yeah.
He's legally adopted by the parents.
When he got there, did he have a passport?
This
Yeah,
is
but
a
at the time they're
paperwork
fighting,
issue.
he's not a legal immigrant.
Would you have preferred it if I'd said refugee?
This
Yeah.
is a clerical error.
That's the only reason you didn't get it. It's because I called him an illegal immigrant and not a refugee.
I think
Otherwise,
that's a
I
description
would've
of
been-
Batman Begins.
I think it's a description of Dark Knight Rises because Bane ain't got no paperwork.
That is a good point, actually. Yeah. Basically, it's any Batman film in it.
Yeah.
No, the Joker's pure blood American.
That's why we didn't say The Dark Knight.
I mean, well, either way, you'd both get the point if you were both had a point there. So, nah, I'm not giving it. A young farmer destroys a military installation, killing thousands because of voices in his head.
Star Wars.
Yep.
Look how happy the nerd is.
Did you get that one, Michael?
Yeah, I put A New Hope. I was specific.
Yeah, I'd
You
say
were
New Hope,
specific.
Yeah.
You were specific. Number 8, a jealous cowboy and a depressed astronaut team up to terrorize a neglected child.
Toy Story.
Toy Story, both of you got
Do we
that.
know that he's a neglected child, though?
Yes.
Oh, Sid.
Do we-
Yeah, sure, Sid.
Sid is definitely neglected. Like you never see his parents, like ever. The one time you do see one, he's asleep at the TV when he should be looking after his kids.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Number 9, a cursed princess's choice of husband is either a monster or a dwarf.
Shrek.
Shrek.
Got there in the end.
That was a beautiful moment of the penny dropping for you. I really love that for you. Like, number 10, we were horrified by this. An alcoholic orphan and his boss burned down his family home.
I honestly just tried to. I haven't got anything for this. I tried to think of the thing where they burned down the family home, and I couldn't think of anything.
I just put Batman.
Skyfall.
Oh, give over.
What's wrong with it, Adam?
Nothing.
Is James Bond an alcoholic?
Yes.
Is he an orphan?
Yes.
Did him and his boss go to his family home?
Yes, they did.
Did the family home burn down?
Yes, it did.
No further questions, Your Honour. That is an accurate description of the plot, if a bad one. Number 11. I do accept the criticism of this question.
If this is Home Alone, I am not going to be happy.
It's not
Is
Home
it
Alone.
cheaper by the dozen?
It's not cheaper by the dozen. It is The Shining. Because if they were at the hotel as guests, then it's definitely wrong. The fact is, they are taking over a place that someone else owns, as you would an Airbnb.
No, because he's employed there as the caretaker.
Yeah. It's not an
Again,
Airbnb.
I accept the criticism of this question, and this is the worst worded one.
Yes, it is.
But it ain't Home Alone. You couldn't come up with anything.
Fine.
So, number 12. Girl has to pretend she's a man and murder several people just to be taken seriously.
Mulan.
Mullen. Did you get that one, Michael?
I did indeed.
Number 13. Drug-addicted girl takes advantage of below-average IQ boy for 3 decades.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. And,
I honestly think Jenny gets a bad rap, you know.
she
Jenny
possibly
was,
does.
Very
Like, I'm not
seriously abused as a child.
sure.
And she doesn't
Doesn't
take
mean...
advantage of him for 3 decades. She takes advantage of him once on what is probably the best night of his entire life. And then palms a kid out that may or may not be his off on him.
She strings him along for an awfully long time. And yes, I do not... Obviously, she comes from a horrific household. But as teachers, we are aware that there are plenty of students we teach that come from equally, if not more, horrific households that do not go on to manipulate people based on their feelings for that person. Like, she's not a nice character, Jenny. She's messed up, sure. It's not necessarily her fault, but she's
I don't
not.
think she's a villain, though.
I'm not thinking she's a villain necessarily.
No, and I'm not saying a lot of people make her out to be a villain. I don't think she is a villain. I think
she's a tragic character, sure,
Yeah.
but she doesn't have to. That's not Forrest's fault. Ultimately, he could end the cycle of abuse, and she doesn't. Question 14. A depressed, widowed father teams up with a mentally challenged stranger to find his kidnapped, disabled son.
Not a clue.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Are you taking the Michael?
That is Finding Nemo. That's 100% Finding Nemo.
Mentally oh, for God's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Nemo that you've called him a disabled son.
He's disabled.
Just because he's got a middle.
That's the word they use.
It's not very ableist, is it?
Yeah, but
if you had half your leg missing, you'd be considered disabled.
Oh. Well.
And question 15. A grumpy emo chick ponders whether bestiality or necrophilia is the way to go.
Twilight.
Technically, it's Twilight 2 and 3 because in the first one, Jacob's not even getting a look in.
Jacob is not getting a look in. He's not.
When he gets all buff in 2 and 3.
Yeah. This is all 9/11's fault, don't forget.
Oh, it is, yeah. Because of My Chemical
Romance.
Romance.
9/11's fault that Twilight exists.
Why?
Because 9/11 inspired, I forget his name, but the My Chemical Romance guy
Gerard
to
Way,
form
right,
that band. And
what was
that's
the song?
why
Black Parade?
Twilight was written like because of how she felt when listening to their music.
Oh, God.
So that's why we have 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, God.
This led to the downfall of Ellen. You can trace 9/11 to the downfall of Ellen.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
And there we have it, gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your listeners enjoyed. I hope your viewers enjoyed. Apologies for the sound issues.
Fried.
How many did you get in that last round, Adam?
I don't know. I didn't count. I was hoping he did.
Put it this way, Michael. You clawed the gap back from Adam won, by the way, for anyone keeping count at this point. You clawed the gap back from 10 to 6.
It's not too bad.
So you outperformed him on that last round. Clearly, we think quite similarly, and Adam just doesn't like lateral thinking.
Nope. Ed's gone.
Well, if we both think quite similar, so I am diagnosed autistic. So
Yay!
if you want to take that as evidence to your doctor.
Yeah, like ADHD, bit of autism. Why not?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look at you neurotypical Chad.
Yeah, that's definitely what I am. Yeah. You started the pod. You need to end the pod.
Well, thank you to everyone listening, particularly those loyal listeners in India. Please follow Adam on all of his other socials. I'm pretty sure he's abandoned Twitter at this point because
I have nothing now. I've only got Instagram.
The actual cesspit. Please follow him on Insta. I don't have any socials that you need to follow me on. And Michael just wants to be left reading the Silmarillion by his fire, so you don't need to follow him on any socials as far as I'm aware either. Thank you for listening and have a merry... Oh, no, this is going to come out after Christmas. Have a good one.
Happy Easter.
I don't know what his catchphrase is.
Stay safe, look after each other.
Stay safe and look after each other.
See you next time.
And don't eat yellow snow.